I've been out strolling through the pits before the race started, and I ran up on Rick Taylor. Rick Taylor's been a long-time Southeast Gasser racer. Him and his wife, Sherry, been real supportive of this deal. But the key factor here is today is Rick has drove all the way from Canada to Mississippi, Gulfport, Mississippi. So, Rick, what would make a guy like you and your wife that drive all the way from Canada to show up at a Southeast Gasser race?
Because it's real simple, Queen, real simple. I'm 70 years old, and when on weekend I'm at the Gassers, I'm 18 years old again.
That's what I like to hear.
And we had a conversation last night, real late. Well, we didn't have campfire, but there was a gang of us, and I had to make a little speech. And I had to say, it's not about winning, it's about being here.
Exactly.
And my little lady is with me this time.
Yes.
Sherry, do you enjoy this as much?
I sure do. I sure do.
I know you enjoy
The people in this organization are wonderful people, all of them.
And they got character.
They got character. That they do.
Yes.
And you talk about character. You two have it too.
Well,
You two are character. You guys are just unbelievable. The support you give us, and to drive that far, and you've been with us now, I guess, 4 or 5 years.
4 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
driving all the way from Canada.
And we'll be back next year, and hopefully right here in the Gulfport, Mississippi.
That's right.
Yeah.
And if you guys, anybody, if you didn't make this Gulfport race this weekend, be sure to be at Shadyside in November, first weekend in November, because Rick will be there too.
Having fun.
Yes.
Well, we've all been waiting right here. First round of eliminations in Superstock here at Gulfport Dragway. Cruising the coast weekend. Out there and makes a run. Michael Oden going to be going against Bryant Dalton Sr. Birmingham, Alabama's where Michael Oden calls home. Bryant Dalton Sr. out of Sevierville, Tennessee. He'll advance into the next round to run either Don Wilmot or Ron Allison. Ron Allison going to drive back around him. Got treed, but next pair out going to be Taylor Bright going against Jerry Dean. Kiefer, the #1 qualifier, has a bye run. He'll run Rick Varner in the next round.
Folks, we're here with Ernie Smith, who drove all the way from South Carolina to Gulfport, Mississippi to run the Southeast Gasser race. And Ernie has really struggled this year with engine issues. He was one of the ones that probably couldn't afford to be here, but to support Southeast Gassers, he made the trip. So Ernie, what was involved in getting prepared to come to this race, even though you knew that it was going to be a long haul for you?
Well, it was, 600 miles down here, 600 miles home. The issue of, did we have the money to come? Could we get the money to come? We struggled, moved some stuff around, got the money to make it happen. I haven't missed a race since I started 8 years ago, so I always figure out how to make it happen. I mean, I believe in what we're doing, and I'm going to make it here. I've done it this year with borrowed parts, borrowed pieces. Finally taught Hertel, Tony Wright, got me a good piece in here. We've been competitive the last few races. We're starting to go rounds, and I just heard this was a great facility here at Gulfport, and I really wanted to come try it. And there's never a doubt I wasn't going to get here one way or other. If I'd had to pull it down here on an open trailer with a pickup truck, we were coming.
Well, Ernie, you've always been known to be really persistent and never give up kind of guy, and that's what Southeast Gassers was built on, was guys like you that really can't always afford to do it, but you figure out ways of doing it, and you've had some help through some small sponsors, but it's nothing great big, but those sponsors has helped you be able to get here, and we just want you to know how much we appreciate you putting forth the effort like you and a lot of other racers have.
Well, them small sponsors are big sponsors to me. Without those small sponsors, local guys, Priority Heating and Air, Wings Etc. there in Boiling Springs and Gaffney, Greg Roberta Moore, Aces High Tattoo down in Myrtle Beach, I wouldn't make it. But, I'm fortunate enough. I've got a little money, got a little help, got some people behind me that believe in me, believe in what I'm doing. And, I worked for a pro mod guy a long time ago that taught me they may outspend you, but if you get outworked, it's your own darn fault. So I just keep working, I keep fighting, and now we're competitive. We've been in the semifinals twice this year, and I'm expecting to go there again today.
Well, you're one of the guys that I call a working man's hero, because Ernie, you've always had to work and earn it, and we want to thank you for being here and being part of this, because it's guys like you that Southeast Gassers was founded on.
Hey, it's the greatest racing organization in the world. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Going to be Dusty Baker out of Mansfield, Ohio, here in the tower side. He's going against Waxhaw, North Carolina's Ben Helms in the Bunker Time car. Side-by-side run, going to be Dusty Baker picking up that win. Next pair out going to be Ernie Smith and Diana Casto. Picking up that win. Next pair out is going to be the Adams County Outlaw going against the Double X. Big 58 Del Rey is the current record holder in SEGA, driven by Todd Oden. Good run for Todd. Jumping Jack Flash. Larry Cummins, number 2 qualifier out of Hammond, Louisiana. Very familiar with this track. His son runs the track. He's going against Rick Taylor in that Maverick 53 Chevrolet out of the left-hand lane. It'll be Tony Tagenhorst over in the left-hand lane in the Wasted Wages car going against Jimmy Huff, the Hoopty Coop. Up that win. Next pair out going to be Arthur Russell and the Pink Panther out of Kingston, Tennessee, going against Clover, South Carolina's Albert Adams. Tyson McLemore over in the left-hand lane to your Huckleberry car out of Clinton, Tennessee, going against Coleman, Alabama's own Ricky Jones in the Stud Muffin car. Got a pending record in C gas right there, just run by the Stud Muffin. He still got the rest of the afternoon to back it up. Dan Hogan going against Brad DeBreeze Wimberly. Got one more run left to finish up SEGA. Doing a little cleanup here on the start line here. It's going to be Tim Hall and the Scotty Dog against Matthew Miller and Hell's Bells. Matthew's going to be over in that left-hand lane. Tim Hall and the Scotty Dog in the tower side. Taking that win. He'll run Todd Oden in the next round. Okay, got Ken Rainwater, the Renegade out of Birmingham, Alabama, here in the tower side lane. He's going against the ditch digger himself out of Social Circle, Georgia, Mr. Jimmy Martin. Patriot out of Inman, South Carolina, winner of my last two races at B-Gas. Going against Danny Graham, the Avalon 8 out of the Texas area, runs with the Texas Gas Association. Strychnine here in the tower side lane. Robbie Walden out of Lilburn, Georgia. Going to get Scott Butler, the Little Varmint. Little Varmint out of Clinton, Tennessee. Scott Butler picking up that win. John McLemore and Ron Bergner. Winner gets the Rocky Top Missile in the next round. Ron Bergner picking up that win. He'll run against Ted McKee in the next round. Tennessee Charlie Lee out of Sparta, Tennessee. Going against Tullahoma, Tennessee's own Greg Adams. Hillbilly Hoodlum against Tennessee Charlie. Picking up that win, he'll run Ken Rainwater in the next round. Kenneth Phillips, 2019 A-Gas World Champion out of Capabella, South Carolina, that left-hand lane. The number 2 qualifier. Going against Wayne Scott, the 2006 Pro Mod World Champion. Wayne Stock picking up that win. Picking up that win. Number 4 against number 7 qualifier, Greg Stelz. Qualified number 7. He's over in that left-hand lane. The number 4 qualifier, Gabriel Burrell, here in the tower side. Southern Flyer against the Joker. Picking up that win is Gabriel Burrell. What he didn't need, what he did not need just happened. Rob Walden here in the tower side, going against Ben Christopher, the Happy Days car. Ben been having problems keeping Happy Days down on the line, on the track here. Just had an upset. Number 7 taking out number 4. These are number 5 and 6 qualifiers. Ben Christopher. Next pair out is going to be number 1 and number 10 qualifier, Mitch Stott, the number 1 qualifier in the tower side, the frequent flyer 63 split winner Corvette. Going against Barry Lynn, the little red wagon over there in the left-hand lane. It's done.
winner.
Ron Allison and Michael Oden. Winner gets the bye next round. Ron Allison. Jerry Dean going to be running Rick Varner in the next round.
Right now, I have located two major rivals in our C-Gas class. We've got Tim Hall here, who I've always called the working man's hero, and we got Ernie Smith here, who I also call a working man's hero. But Tim Hall has won a bunch of races this year. Matter of fact, he's leading our points right now. But Ernie Smith has not won any races this year, but he has finally got his act together. This car's running good. He's got a new engine. And he's telling me that Tim Hall winning range is done. There's not going to be that Ernie Smith's going to take this deal over. So, Ernie Smith, you think you can do anything for Tim Hall?
4 races ago, he beat me by 4 car lengths. At Knoxville, he beat me by a bumper. Today, it's over. It's done.
Tim?
You know Ernie. I mean, he's blowing smoke like he always does. You know, he put online that he lost by 6 thousandths to me.
Yep.
But I looked at the time slip and it was 800s. So
800s and 6 thousandths is a big deal. So, but
that makes him feel better, you know, whatever.
so he's saying that you can't even get the numbers right, Ernie.
My story, I'm sticking to it.
Guys, you don't want to miss it. If you're not at Gulfport Dragway at this race, be at Shadyside Dragway the first weekend in November. These two guys are serious. As a matter of fact, I wasn't sure they could even stand here beside each other, but I'm going to try to keep them separated.
He's going down. He's going down.
Okay.
Josh Pruitt, that young blood car over in the left-hand lane, number 1 qualifier. He's going against Arthur Russell, the Pink Panther. Josh Pruitt, good run. Next pair out is going to be Brad DeBreeze Wimberly going against Ernie Smith. Ernie Smith. Dusty Baker going against Larry Cummins. Dusty goes red. Okay, Odin breaking on his burnout, so Tim Hall will be going against Josh Pruitt. Kevin Burt out of Beaver Dam, Kentucky. Going to get Scott Butler out of Clinton, Tennessee. Ron Berger against Ted McKee. Ted already set a new record in B-Gas down here at Gulfport Dragway this weekend. Lane out of Birmingham, Alabama. Tennessee Charlie Lee out of Sparta, Tennessee, over there in that left-hand lane. Like Charlie Lee out on him out there, upper end. It is Charlie Lee. Come Daniel Haynes, he has to buy this round. He's the Patriot number 2 qualifier. Delts in the tower side. Chase Howard over there in the left-hand lane. So Ben Christopher over there in that Happy Days car. This right here could be the finals. Matter of fact, both of these drivers have won races this year. One is my 2022 SEGA champion and currently leading the points. Josh Pruitt in that Youngblood car is the only man that's been able to stay close to Tim Hall in the Scalded Dog. Goes red. Tim Hall just set a new record in SEGA. So Larry Cummings is going to come out. He's got to run Tim Hall. And he's basically going to try to run right here to see who gets lane choice for a quick ET. Southeast Super Stock. Jerry Dean just started racing with us this year. He's been to several finals, but he's yet to win a race. It's going against Ron Allison. Ron was my champion in 2021. Superstock champion picks up his first win of 2023. Larry Cummings over there in the jumping jack clash in that left-hand lane. The stud buffing out of Coleman, Alabama, over here in this tower side lane. SEGA Gas Finals right here, first-time winner in Southeast Gassers for either one of these guys. It's going to be a first-time winner. That's a proven fact right there.
Let's think back what happened. Mississippi Hit is fixing to go down. Their pre-stage got them a battle going. You gotta love it. The anticipation is burning. Who's it gonna be? Rick is in. Here we go.
They're both in.
Oh, Rick killed him on the tree. That's it all.
Jumping Jack Flash has got the fans a jumping here in Gulfport Dragway.
This is an absolute repeat of Knoxville.
Yeah, I guarantee you. In Knoxville, the track is on the left-hand side of the track. Daniel was in the left-hand lane. He's in the left-hand lane here at Gulfport Dragway. The Rocky Top Missile, he's over in the right-hand lane where the tower's here. McGee goes red insane. Winner Daniel Haynes.
We take it however we get it.
So it's a good one right here. Chase Howard, like I say, mathematically, he could win the championship if go to Shady Side. And he's out. He is out on Ben Christopher. That left hand. Something shut down, and Ben Christopher gonna pick up his first win of 2023.
Right lane takes home the win.
Ben Christopher, congratulations. But, buddy, I got to tell you, I was envisioning myself on your side of this microphone tonight. Congratulations, buddy. That was a tough-fought win all day long. As you know as well as I do, this track threw us a lot of curveballs. But you came out on top.
Yeah, I was parked beside Daniel, and me and him both was struggling with our cars a little bit. And we were sharing a little information since, you know, he was in B gas and I'm in A gas. And so anyway, long story short, you know, we just kept doing little small changes here, small changes there, and yep, God was looking over me today.
Apparently on that last round, you found the right small change. I was talking up there and I said, well, had I been there, that would have been a really tough drag race, no question about it, Ben. But again, brother, this is your first one this year. I wish I could say I know how that feels. I don't. But the point of it is you know, it is good to win. It keeps that carrot out in front of the donkey, brother. And I know that this has got to be a cherished, very rewarding win. A long way to travel, but when you can drive back home with that trophy, it's a whole lot shorter ride.
Oh yeah, I was definitely gearing up toward you. I never seen, I mean, nothing against Chase, but I really thought I was fixing to gear up toward you, and I was hoping you was going to underestimate me.
Never.
I was in the 30s, you know, and kind of struggling a little bit, and I was like, I'm gonna hopefully catch him, you know.
Well,
but luckily it worked out, you know. On the other side of the ladder, you know, you didn't quite get there, and Chase, I think he broke his shifter, so it was a really good race. We was dead even to the 330, just so everybody knows. He was dead even. I mean, I think to almost in the thousands.
I was in the tower up there just sparring with Rick, and no question about it, we was looking at the breakdown of how that ran went. We couldn't call numbers, but we know what was going on at the point that Chase had to pull out, no question about it. But, you know, you was talking about gearing up for me, Ben. The thing of it is, buddy, I don't take none of you guys lightly. Like I said earlier, I felt like I would have done better than I've done this year, but I quickly realized it ain't that I'm a bad racer. It's just that SEGA, A-Gas, and all the categories has got some seriously good competition.
Oh yeah, I thought I was going to come in here and roll, you know, and you know, just the background I had and everybody I had around me, you know. You know, Scott building my motors, Tim helping me, you know, tune it, just a multitude of talents,
Absolutely.
you know. And wow, I was, you know, humbled really fast, you know. It's lucky heck, I was 5th qualifier today, you know. So you don't never know what the tracks are every day, they're different, you know. So you don't never, you know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
You know exactly what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
It's a struggle the whole time.
Like Cummins said it best. I keep calling his name back. You know, you got to work to win them, and Ben, you've done the most work today. Congratulations, brother. You and team, everybody, carry it on.
Thank you.
Get in the car.
Daniel Haynes, fancy seeing me up here, huh?
It
Buddy,
is.
I tell you, 3 in a row, some dramatic fashion, repeat of Knoxville with all of the confusion that went on with that one up there, my brother. But the point is, 3 in a row, I got to ask, I ain't keeping up. Where does that put you in the points? You got to be right there.
Still way behind Ted.
Are you way behind Ted? Boy, he's tough, isn't he?
Way behind. It's mathematically impossible.
Well, I'll tell you what you can take to the mathematical bank, and that's 3 wins in a row, and it could very well be 4 the way this Fords are running. I tell you, you and Kim and the wife, Mary Beth, the whole crowd, the whole team, buddy, this is one impressive machine.
We're definitely going to try. I appreciate you.
Well, Daniel, you know, the thing of it is just like Larry Cummins was up here talking about, sometimes when you guys, and I can say you guys because I can't include me, when you guys get to winning these races back to back, sometimes you can think it ain't so tough. Sometimes it looks like it ain't so tough. But as Larry Cummins so eloquently said, these races you have to fight and work like a dog. and I mean focused, to win them. And, buddy, that is a testament when you can put 3 in a row on the board.
These do not come unearned, I can assure you. You know that good as anybody.
I've been fighting it all year. I thought I was better than this, but hey, it ain't that I'm bad. It's just that I'm racing some really good drag racers, and so are you, Daniel. Congratulations to you and the whole team. May there be many more.
Thank you, my friend.
You ain't gonna do nothing stupid, are you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I was hoping you would.
Larry Cummins, buddy, I'm going to tell you something. I know that you have got a resume that reads longer than probably any drag racer on the property today. And what accomplishments you have acquired over your time. How does that stack up to your first Southeast Gassers Association win?
Number damn one. Telling you, number one.
What gives it number 1 status, Larry?
Cause God worked so hard to make the cars go fast, and make the cars go fast, and I love doing that.
Well, Larry, there is no doubt that the Southeast Gassers produces competition, I can tell you.
Yeah.
That, is second to none. And it makes the wins feel so good, so rewarding.
Yes.
And I'm so glad to hear you say that. Now, to have done that in front of your home crowd, beautiful wife Linda, your sons and your daughters-in-laws. I said today they're the most best good-looking women around your trailer I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
Larry, are you a blessed man?
Absolutely. 100% blessed.
God is good, Larry, no
Yep.
doubt about it. And
Yep.
I'm going to tell you right now, son, you put on a show today for these folks, and I don't think they're going to forget it for a long time. Congratulations. I know that you got somewhere in there. They more than Larry Cummins won this race.
Yes, indeed. I got a crew over there that we call it the A-Team.
Yeah.
They showed up today.
And they brought their A game, brother.
brought their
They
A
did.
game. Yep.
Congratulations, Larry Cummins.
Thank
Job
you.
well done.
Thank you, Mitch.
Ron, just how long has it been since you got to stand in the winner's circle of a Southeast Gassers Superstock race?
Was last year. It's been way too long.
I tell you, and when you get our age, that is a long time. I'm with you there, Ron. But, buddy, you looked absolutely flawless today. What did you do? What changed from the Knoxville to here?
Lucky.
Hey, rather be lucky than good any day, brother.
You-
And just admit it. Sometimes that's all we got to do. I'll win it either way we can get it. It's still a win.
That's right.
Ron, congratulations, buddy. Superstock is one heck of a category, especially with the Torment Rick Varner has brought on this year, as well as the Pontiac. Lord, I can never keep up with them boys' name. But the point of it is that, Superstock is alive and well. It is incredibly competitive, and to see you back on top does a heart good, buddy. I got to tell you.
Well, I appreciate that. It's long overdue. I had enough bad luck. It's time for some good luck. But I want to thank.
Absolutely, Ron. We're getting directly to that because they know one man wins a drag race.
For sure. I got to thank KO, first of all, and then Larry Pritchett for the horsepower, Don McDonald for the car setup, and Kobe Welch has been helping me a bunch lately too, and Randy Kiefer and his crew. I even got the clutch spring off that Pontiac on here.
That's the secret to success right there.
That's right. You can't do it without friends.
Absolutely. And even if you could, it wouldn't be worth doing, without the friend. But yes, Randy Kiefer, thank you for bringing that name back to the forefront of my mind, because absolutely, you guys are really truthfully, the class act. I mean, Superstock is such a tough category, so tough rules, all of the above. Even heard them talking about the rules in the driver's meeting this morning. Go back, go here, go. So competitive that you just can't quite get a handle on it. So it's anybody's drag race, and that's the one that's a good thing about it, Ron. And again, brother, to see you, like I told you before, doing it at your age gives us all hope, brother, that we're going to have a long, healthy life. And I tell you, I'm so happy for you and the team. Congratulations. Superstock, Mississippi, Gulfport.
Thank you so much.
Robert Peffley, the man, and his herd. I'm telling you, buddy. You know, you travel with a large group in a really bad AFX Hemi-powered drag car. I got to tell you, congratulations, brother. This is amazingly, most people here may not know this, those left. This is two wins for you today against the same car and two different drivers. So, you know, them boys over there in Dixie Twister ain't got nothing for you.
That's right. They just keep putting different drivers in the seat. We just keep taking them out.
It's got to make them, you know, as they used to say, winding their butts and scratching their watches. You know, they don't know what to do.
That's right. Alan come up to me and said, that dang Hemi-powered car, he goes, we just can't handle it. And I said, hey, we're just going to keep coming for you guys, so you're going to have to do something.
And that's when you tell them they made more than one of them, they can have one too?
That's right. I said, hey, everybody can have a Mopar. I mean, Sam's even thinking about getting rid of the big block Chevy out of his car and putting a Mopar in it after he sees how good this thing's done.
Well, you know, personally, I would think, why not, you know, on his behalf. But seriously, Robert, you know, congratulations, buddy. You built this thing, brought it out this year, best I remember. Had a growing pain or two at the first race, but since then, it's been a lethal threat.
Yeah, we've had a long year with this car, just sorting out problem after problem because of a new car. We tore the motor up. We put the motor back together. I tore the trans up. I had the rear end out of it last week. We've just been beating on it and beating on it and beating on it. It's paying off.
Again, one more time, as my great friend Larry Cummins said, you got to work them to win them, and buddy, you done it. Congratulations to you and the herd, my friend. Hey, in fine fashion.
Thank you. Makes that long ride home a little easier.
And y'all have a long one. Congratulations.